You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Just feeds the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Canes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to run for it. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They're working that left side. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. To throw, it's Peterson. Right on the money. Whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Louisville's offense has taken the field and they look ready to go. Now by a touchdown, and we'll see if they can get on the board with this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On target. Snags it and he's open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. He goes right back to the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short.
Maybe some room here. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Defense comes up with a huge stop and maybe forcing them into a field goal attempt. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
I'll tell you what, it's so nice to speed that clock up with the quarterback. Hit him early, hit him often. Those shots start to add up. That thing comes out all over the place.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Baker. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Oh, better look out!
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the grab. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Fires on the move. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Louisville. On the sideline, got it in the end
And this offense really struggled in the first half, but how about taking the last possession down the field, punching 6 on the board with a chance to tie this football game up. Low scoring, but nice job finishing this half with a touchdown.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And he tacks on the extra point. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Finding open areas. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Got room to work. Got enough for the first. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Creates a little, might have a chance. Touchdown Hurricanes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Cardinals will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
The Hurricanes head coach told me at the half, his running back has started to get in that Heisman conversation, and he is thrilled with the way he's performing. Sometimes hype off the field can be a distraction, but that has not happened. This running back has been locked in, dialed in, and is performing at a high level so far in this game. We'll see if he can keep it up here to start the second half. I'll keep you posted. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bolden. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Cardinals will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll try it again. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Power football with the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
This running back's had all kind of success. Now we're getting later in the game. We've got to make sure we get some stops, get the ball back to our offense.
They'll go right back to the run. At midfield, he's got room. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. The Canes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's in open space, finding some room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them. Successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish it.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. He might want another play. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Snagged out of the air. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Quarterback decides, let's think this 4th down play over, and he calls a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jennings. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The run inside. It's Davis. Breaks into the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Gets it to him on the screen. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. As we head into the fourth quarter, both teams hoping to rely on the running game. Here's how the two backs stack up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Jukes his way for more. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, he missed it. No good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. And that last field goal miss really changes the strategy. You're still up 2 possessions, and you got an opportunity to work the clock. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll go right back to him. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. To the air, it's Peterson. Looking long. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. He got a step and just dusted the field. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He wants to go deep. He's got it down the field. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. Punched it out of the air. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. And the Cardinals in the hurry up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. To the air. It's Patterson. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted to stop the threat. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost done.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. On target. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? That's caught. It's Atkins. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Fires to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Steps away. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Throws for the tight end. Got a man. It's Atkins. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort.